What matters and on momentum, of course. And we today will be talking about simplified tax compliance. Our guest today is Thurga Muthusamy, and she's Assistant Director at the Public Relations and Multimedia Division at the Corporate Services Department at the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia. Welcome to the studio, Thurga. How are you today?
Good. How are you, KG?
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing to have you here. Of course, tax season is coming, and so there is a lot that we need to know, especially for people who are just first starting to pay tax, or maybe there are some changes. So today we will be looking at most of it, right? So we start off with this one, yeah? As we know, HASiL has always committed to take many initiatives in improving the quality of services towards increasing the level of tax compliance amongst Malaysians. Today we are going to be hearing about the efforts of the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia in facilitating taxpayers, and that brings us to our very first question. I think this is very, very important. Can HASiL share with us who are eligible to be taxed?
Okay, that's the first basic question.
Very basic, very important.
Yeah, for all the taxpayer. Okay, first of all, good morning and Happy New Year to all the TraxxFM listener. Okay, back to your question, who are eligible to be taxed? Okay, for those who receive employment income and their annual salary, that means annual salary is total salary, is 37,333 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, I repeat again, 37,333 ringgit Malaysia after deduct EPF contribution.
After deducting the EPF,
yes, after deducting the EPF contribution. So, and then second thing is the taxpayer itself, okay, they can check their pay slip. So, those who receive employment income, okay, employment income is those who are working under employer. There's no any business or anything lah. So, they will be working under someone, okay, and they will receive their pay slip. So, in their pay slip, they can check whether there's a M3 monthly tax deduction or not. So, actually, short term is PCB lah, potongan cukai bulanan. So, once they saw the pay slip, there's a deduction, so that means they are already been taxed. Okay,
yes,
the salary already deduct tax. So what they have to do, they have to submit, that means they are already eligible to be submitting the e-filing, everything. And then second category is business income. Okay, just now is employment income.
Okay,
and this is business income. Business income is gain or profit for any source of business. And we have sole proprietorship and partnership business also. Okay, sole proprietorship is self-employed. That means the owner business is the taxpayer itself. Okay, and then second is partnership, which the ownership is shared by two individual, either company or individual. That means more than two partners.
All right.
Okay, and then these two category, okay, when their income is already, okay, for example, employment income, I already mentioned the 37,333, they're already eligible for paying tax. And then second thing is business. Okay, always we always have the thought that, okay, if business must be high profit or high volume of turnover, everything. Actually, right, for sundry businesses, like we see like sundry shop and stores at night market, even morning markets, it's a small stall, but actually the business, whether it's like the income is very low, there's no any specific figure for the business. So you can declare your income.
All right, so you declare, and then after that, in the event that they need to pay taxes, then they would fall under a certain category.
Yes.
But of course, I think this is something that I understood recently is no matter what your pay is, like for instance, if you're getting paid less than 37,333 ringgit, it is still good to declare your income.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Because another part, whether you're taxed or not, is later we discuss.
Yeah.
But your eligibility of being taxed, I mean, okay, I'm ready to submit e-filing. So all these like have to take in consider. Even business, I need to emphasize, not only they have the physical store to run the business, those who are doing online business, I think now like
Most of
almost
them.
everyone
Yeah.
is online business, right?
Yeah.
Like digital economy, all this stuff. So they also still can declare their income.
And this also applies to people who are freelancing, say
Yes,
they are
freelance.
videographers, photographers,
Yes.
bouquet designers and stuff like that.
Yes, true.
Absolutely. And of course, and also this year, last year, the data that was used from the e-filing is the one that has been used for the e-Madani scheme as well.
Yes.
So it's very important to file your taxes.
Yes.
All right, so let's move on. HASiL has started mandatory electronic services, which began on the 1st of January 2024, which I found out on the 3rd of January 2024. Could you share further details on this?
Okay, HASiL now in effort of implementing AES. AES is not the camera. It's awareness, education and service. Okay, in serving our customers, especially our taxpayers. So to improve our customer service, now we are already start to go all online. So that's why we implement the e-services. Actually, this implementation of e-service is started mandatory on starts 1st January, but it's already started in stages on last year September itself.
Okay.
Because we don't want to surprise our customer why suddenly all have to do on online. So we already started in stages, which is like last year we are still receiving the manual application, everything, but this year few services already mandatory. So no more manual or no more you need to submit the form or anything. So all the mandatory services you can check in our website www.hasil.gov.my. And also I would like to share what is the mandatory e-services.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay, first of all is a registration of tax identification number, TIN number. Taxpayer have to go through e-Daftar. Okay, second is application of PIN number, which is ECP55D or EKYC, and updating information also through e-Kemaskini. So no more taxpayer they walk into office and just inform we need to fill up the form to update any details. So all is in fingertips ready.
Yes. And does this also work with your apps that you have?
Yes, we have our My Tax apps. Okay, so all this, okay, not only website. I know you all have to open the PC. Like have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, just download our My Tax app, which you can do all the services lah through the My Tax apps also.
All right. So that
Actually, we need to HASiL. Actually, we need to improve our customer service, and this also actually to secure our taxpayer data, and also the main importantly, we just want to help our taxpayer. No need to walk to our office, because usually right, okay, Klang Valley, usually the traffic is very bad, and you need to find parking and go to the office just to update your information.
Yes, absolutely.
So all this we can do in online itself.
Absolutely, that is quite interesting, because now there is less time being spent at offices, right? The LHDN offices. Right, now let's talk about the one of the mandatory e-services that you mentioned is e-Daftar, which is to register your tax identification number. What is the tax identification number, and how do you apply for it? And maybe you can also explain why do you need to apply for it.
Okay, tax identification number is income tax number. Okay, for example, okay, when we start to work, we have KWSP number, right?
Yeah.
So number hali KWSP. Okay, this is same. This is income tax number. Okay, last time we have, for example, we will start with individual is SG. The number will start with SG or OG for business. But now we already standardize everything. So if individual, it start with I. IG. Okay. So and then this income tax number will be given to citizen age 18 years above. Okay. Is upon the application by the individual itself, or is HASiL itself will auto generate the number. Okay, first of all, let's say this particular individual will start to work. So sometimes they are aware that they need to do the e-filing. So they will go to, last time they used to go to our tax office to register.
Fill up a form and
fill up
register.
the form. And now they just go to my portal, okay, my tax portal or HASiL portal, and just click e-daftar, just fill up their particulars. Okay, and then second, during when they want to apply, so for individual, they just need to submit their identification number, IC number, my card number. Okay, they need to submit all after they fill up all the form. They just need to upload the IC number, my card number. And for those who doing business, same, they need to register through online e-daftar also, but they have to submit my card number plus business registration certificate, that is a SSM.
Yes.
Okay, and then just now I told this is like individual itself go and register, right? Okay, second thing is the HASiL itself auto register the file. So how it is, it was like, okay, let's say the person they're working, the individual is working, so the employer and they're eligible to be taxed. Okay, so we will, so the employer will deduct monthly tax deduction. So as I said earlier, in your PCB, there's a amount of a deduction, right? So when the employer deduct, okay, what they will do, they will submit the payment to HASiL. So when they submit to payment the HASiL, okay, let's say they have 20 employee, and they want to submit to HASiL the payment. So existing employee who already got the file, so the payment will be credited to their particular ledger. Okay, let's say, RTM, for example, RTM, they have KG, Miss Rose, all this, right? Okay, KG, there's no file yet, but Miss Rose already got file. Okay,
Because she earns more than me.
already got file.
Yeah.
So her MTD, the monthly tax deduction, will be credited to her ledger. But KG1, there's still no file. So what we will do is auto generate. We will register the file, and the MTD, the monthly tax deduction, will be credited first.
Okay.
So there's a two-step. For Miss Rose, it's already direct.
All right. Okay, so there's actually a lot of options, but the bottom line is you need to have your tax identification number, regardless of what your income is, regardless of what your business is.
Yes.
So that is what we are trying to tell the people. Please go get your tax identification number so that in the future, your certain processes, especially regarding anything such as subsidies and stuff like that, maybe if they involve that, it will be much more easier for you.
Actually, all this is, we will discuss later also.
Yeah, we will definitely touch up on that later. But right now, we're going to be taking a very short break.
Okay.
We're going to be back in just a few moments. We are talking about Simplified Tax Compliance. Of course, if you do have questions, you can send them on our Facebook page. The live, which is currently going on, we will have a look at it. If it's pertinent to the interview, we'll be more than happy to answer it. And right now, we are speaking to Thurga Muthusamy from the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. are speaking to Thurga, who's the Assistant Director from the Inland Revenue Board under the Public Relations and Multimedia Division. We are talking about Simplified Tax Compliance. Now, Thurga, after receiving their tax identification number, what is the next step and what would you advise to taxpayer?
Okay, so once they receive the TIN number, we call it TIN number through eDaftar. So next step is to activate My Tax. So how they going to activate My Tax? First of all, they need to activate My Tax to register for e-filing. So by sending requests for PIN number. Okay, first visit My Tax at hasil.gov.my and then you first log in as a first time log in. Okay, first time user. So they will be mentioned that first time login without digital cert.
Without a digital cert.
Without digital cert.
Okay.
So you click that first time login and then you just key in your identification card lah, my card number, okay, or passport number. We advise for citizens, Malaysian citizen, we use only my card number lah. And then second, after that, once you enter the identification my card number, okay, you will see in your screen digital certificate does not exist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think KG got experience, right? So digital certificate does not exist. So don't get panic because this is your first time. First time your data lah. That means like first time you log in. So there's no any record on your details in HASiL. So that's why the pop-up message will be out lah. Digital certificate does not exist. Okay. Then after that, you need to you can choose two methods to get the digital certificate. One is through ECP55D, which is now online. ECP55D, which you can use in a website. Okay. Second thing is EKYC in My Tax, which is a face identification. So you just take your selfie and you just submit in My Tax, so you will receive the PIN number. So once you receive the PIN number, you can start to register your e-filing, everything. So the PIN number will be sent to your registered email. Okay, so this is very important, okay, to make sure the correct email is registered. Please double check whether the email, because all the information, okay, let's say you want to submit anything or customer feedback form, all this reset password, everything will be sent to the registered email. That's why I say registered email is very important. And then if let's say for example, okay, you already start your e-filing and then later on you want to change your email address or you want to update your information, so you can go to our My Portal, okay, My Tax Portal, and then you can go to e-Kemas Kini to update your information.
Yes.
So usually we always encourage our taxpayer and remind our taxpayer to update their email address, their correspondent address, their contact number. This three is very main thing.
Yes, in the event of anything, that is how they get in touch.
Yes, actually we experience many unhappy taxpayer where suddenly, this is the case, suddenly they go to airport, okay, they cannot travel, they got a restriction of traveling, and they said sometimes they will tell, okay, it's because of there's a many source, okay, either LHDN or custom or PTPTN. Okay, let's say it's LHDN, the taxpayer will come to us and they was not happy because it's going to travel, right? And then when we check, there will be outstanding tax, and they will be unhappy. Why I didn't know about outstanding tax, everything. Okay, this is the issue here, because we will be sending letter of outstanding tax, and if let's say any tax raise, okay, tax raise, or we request document for audit, we will follow the address which in our record. Okay, if let's say this A person is staying in Old Klang Road, okay. And we will be sending the letter, all the letters Old Klang Road. But maybe he just stay 1 or 2 years, after that he already shift to Cyberjaya or anywhere.
Sounds exactly like me.
So our letter or everything will be sending to this address. When we ask the customer, our taxpayer, they will say, oh, I already changed my address. And they will be coming and tell us, oh, why you're not aware? it's not we. Actually, that this is one of the responsibility for the taxpayer to update these three things: contact number, email address, and the correspondent address. This is very important because we don't want in future there will be get panic with all this kind of issue like a restriction of traveling. Suddenly the outstanding tax is like more than 10k. Suddenly they have to pay within the time frame. So I'm again reminding to all the listener, any changes, okay, just update your information with us lah. So nowadays, no more coming to office, all this stuff. So just update through e-kemas kini.
Yeah, just do it online. And also, if I'm not mistaken, on the tax app itself, My Tax, it does say if you're eligible to travel overseas or not.
Yes.
Thankfully mine's still green. All right, so now after the digital certificate for the e-filing has been received and taxpayers can then now start filing their taxes,
Okay.
what are the important things that they need to look out for during the e-filing itself?
Okay. So once they already get the digital cert, so they already get PIN number to, start to do e-filing. Okay. Before you start to do e-filing, okay, just make sure you receive your annual income. That means annual income statement, EA form. EA form is for private sector and EC form is public sector.
Okay.
So after, let's say usually by February you will receive from your
Employers.
HR your EA and EC form. Okay, this is very important because based on this form you're going to fill up your e-filing.
Okay.
Because they already stated your total income and additional you have any allowance, everything. Okay, so based on that, because usually we don't really calculate according to our pay slip, right? How much our income for annual. This is this is HR's responsibility. That means employer's responsibility to give to all the employee their EA and EC form. Okay, and then for those who are working employment income, okay, they will choose form BE. Okay, those who are business income, they choose form B. There's two type. You cannot. Don't
make a mistake.
Don't be confused. Employment income is form BE and business income is form B.
Okay.
So you need to choose the correct form, and then after that you need to choose year assessment, correct year assessment. Okay. Usually for last year income we will be doing this year.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes they will be confused also. Not now. I think almost everyone is already aware. I just remind.
Yeah.
Okay. For last year income is year 2023. So you choose year assessment 2023.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, this is the main thing. So after that, you need to go through all the tax relief. Okay. I'm here to emphasize that please claim tax relief which you are eligible only. Okay.
Don't overdo it.
Yes. Okay, we have a tax relief. I think every year is just be standard. Then there will be changes here and there.
Depending on the budget itself for the year.
So what you do, you just go through all the claims and just ask yourself first, am I eligible to claim this? Do I have the supporting document? If let's say, for example, you purchase a sports equipment, tax relief is one of the sport equipment. Is it the receipt or invoices under the taxpayer, the individual name or not? If let's say I want to do my e-filing, Of course, I purchased the sports equipment, but the receipt is under KG name. I cannot claim. Even I already paid to KG, but the document is under KG name, so I cannot claim.
Yeah.
What's the proof? I am paying to KG, right?
True.
So when there's a audit, we will submit the invoice. I mean, the taxpayer will submit the invoice. We will check, why the purchase under different person name. So everything will be verbal and there's no any supporting document. So that's why I want to remind, please, whatever you want to claim, make sure all the documents under your name itself, and please claim those, like you eligible to claim this, and please.
Yeah, if you don't have children, please don't claim for your children. All right. So, and why does HASiL always emphasize the public to do their tax filing submission?
HASiL, I know many, if here HASiL means this start to avoid.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to do income tax. I don't want to do. I don't want to submit e-filing. Okay, few is not aware of submitting e-filing. Okay, few, as I said earlier, once they see the pay slip, there's a MTD. Okay, they feel that okay, I'm already paying tax. That's the final. Okay, they're not aware of e-filing. So this MTD is just an estimation. It's an estimation tax by the employer, so they estimate the tax. So all the tax, as I said, all the MTD will be accumulated in your ledger. So maybe it's more than what you are taxable for. So what you have to do, you have to, as I say, you have to check the tax relief, everything. Then you submit, and maybe you are paying more.
Yeah.
So then only you can get the refund, everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and second category group is they don't want to declare. They say they feel like no, I don't want to. I don't want to pay more tax. Why I need to declare, like all this stuff. Actually, declaring your income is very important. First thing, okay, if let's say an employee is under employment income, for the loan application, for bank loan application or any other financial assistance, okay, first thing, they will see, okay, what's your annual income? Of course, you can submit your EA form, but they need an authorized body to have to say confirm, okay, this person is receiving this much of income, and this is here is expenses, and this is a final net pay, everything. So all this data is from e-filing. Okay, so when you don't submit e-filing, okay, you already how to say, like a MTD. As I say, MTD is estimation of your based on your month, based on your income. So MTD is just an estimation. So some will be thinking like, okay, your income is more and you don't have any expenses. Okay, that's not because it's not a final income, right?
Yeah.
Okay, second thing is for all the government aid. Just now, as we discussed about e-Madani, okay, e-Madani, I think one of the requirement for the receipt of e-Madani is annual income must be 100,000
Or less.
Yeah. Okay, and this is as at 15 July 2023. That means which is your last e-filing. Okay, so okay, I know many complain that sometimes they won't receive this kind of government aids, like for the business owner, they don't receive like Grant Khas Prihatin for SME business holders, right? So all this now at least we have an employment income. Okay, we have a KWSP deduction, everything. So at least there's a proof. If let's say those who are running business, okay, those who are running business, what is the, how to say, like they don't receive any EA form or EC form. So our e-filing, this tax filing submission is the supporting and very important document to apply a loan.
All right, because it proves how much they earn, how much they're spending,
Yes.
what is their in and out. All right. Okay, what we're going to do, Thurga, is we're going to be taking another break. We're going to be back with the final questions in just a bit. So don't go anywhere. We're currently talking about simplified tax compliance. You're currently listening to What Matters. What Matters. My name is KG. In the studio today is Thurga, and she's the Assistant Director at the Public Relations and Multimedia Division, Corporate Services Department, Inland Revenue Board, Malaysia, otherwise also known as HASiL. Right, so Thurga, we are actually at the end of our interview for today. What would be your final message to the listeners of TraxxFM?
Okay, the final message is just again a reminder of submission date for the written form. Okay, for employment income, who choose the form BE, can start to do the submission on 1st March 2024. Okay, until 30th April 2024.
Until 30th April, okay.
Yes, and for those business income who choose form B, their deadline is 30th June 2024.
All right, so they've got till the 30th of June. These dates cannot be switched around. So if you're being paid by an employer, 30th of April is your last day.
Yes, and for business income is 30th June.
All right.
And another message I would like to share with our listener is now HASiL provide an opportunity for taxpayer to come forward voluntary to declare their income through volunteer
Declaration.
Special Volunteer Disclosure Program, SVDP 2.0.
Okay.
Actually, SVDP we already started earlier, past few years, and this is SVDP 2.0, where during this program is 0% penalty on taxes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, 0% penalty on tax paid within the stipulated period, within the time frame. Okay, this program, those who are eligible to join this program is those who have never reported income to HASiL. Zero, they never ever report, all this while they never ever report income to HASiL. Second is they never submitted tax return form. And then third is under declare income. That means they already declare income. Every year they do the e-filing. Okay, let's say their employment income, they already declare. So they do e-filing. But they have their part-time business or any other source of income which they never declare before. So now we giving opportunity to those who can come and declare their income with 0% penalty.
Okay. So they only pay whatever tax that they are owed.
Yes, but there's a terms and condition which that's why I say within the stipulated period. So we will give the time frame. Okay. And then one more is those who are not declared disposal of asset, because our asset, when we sell our any asset, house or anything, we will be paying the CKHT, means RPGT tax. So, and then second, another category is fail to stamp documents, like those who are keeping the contract documents, even like nowadays rental tenancy agreement also we have to stamp.
Yeah.
And those who are keeping all the agreements which not stamped, so kindly come voluntarily and do all this, because when for stamping agreement, there's a time period.
Okay.
It's not like the contracts it's not the contract anytime you can come and stamp. There is a time frame also, depends on the terms of agreement, everything, the years. So join our SVDP 2.0 now until 31st May 2024.
All right, you've got till 31st of May 2024.
Yeah.
Seems like after this, it's going to be a very busy time for LHDN all the way till June.
Okay.
So we hope, we wish you all the best with that. And of course, for those of our listeners who haven't done their e-filing or they have never done that before, tax identification number, you can find more information on your website as well, right?
Yes. So kindly visit our website www.hasil.gov.my, or you can visit our mytax at hasil.gov.my. So all the information is already there. So our taxpayer, now everything is online, so anything they can do online. Any inquiry they can still send to us through online. We have HASiL chat, everything. So just visit our website. Okay. Any information, just visit our website.
It seems like HASiL really don't want people to come to the offices anymore.
No, actually we don't want to burden, because everyone is busy now with the workload, everything. So if let's say a person is coming to our office, they're going to take a whole day or a half day.
Yeah, a substantial amount of time.
Yes, so from your desk itself, you can settle all the issues, everything.
All right. Okay, and I think with that, it's about time that we end the interview for today. Thank you so much, Thurga. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I think I've understood a lot of things that I could do, especially from online perspective. And with that, I would just like to say thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And with that, we end our interview for today. We spoke about simplified tax compliance on what matters with Thurga Muthusamy, the Assistant Director with the Public Relations and Multimedia Division, Corporate Services Department at the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, otherwise also known as HASiL. With that, it's about time for more music to come your way. I will be back in the next hour.